She live-streamed, "Watch me make my pathetic boyfriend cry. He's so weak." I smiled. This'll be good. Then I served her eviction papers on camera. Her parents' house was in my name. The stream hit 2 million views as she literally begged. Someone made it into a remix that went platinum. I, 27 male, was sitting in my home office when I got the notification. My girlfriend Tessa, 25, was going live on Instagram. Nothing unusual. She'd been trying to become an influencer for the past year, mostly fitness content and lifestyle vlogs. I usually ignored them, but the title caught my eye. Real talk, dating down, and why I'm done settling. Should have trusted my gut and closed the app right there. Instead, I clicked. There she was, in our bedroom, well, my bedroom technically, doing her makeup while talking to her phone. Already had like 800 viewers, so like, "You guys keep asking about my boyfriend," she said, applying mascara. And honestly, I need to vent. This man is so pathetic. Like, I'm literally carrying this whole relationship on my back. I turned up the volume, genuinely confused. We'd had breakfast together 3 hours ago. Everything seemed normal. Example? "Oh girl, where do I start?" She laughed. "So yesterday, right? He comes home from his little office job all tired and stressed. I'm like, babe, I need content for my channel. Let's go somewhere nice for dinner. And this man says he's too tired and suggests we order takeout instead." Takeout? Can you imagine? The comments were flooding in. Hearts, fire emojis, people calling me trash. She was eating it up. And don't even get me started on how weak he is emotionally. Last week his grandpa was in the hospital and he literally cried, like actual tears, in front of me. I was so embarrassed I couldn't even look at him. That hit different. Grandpa Joe had a heart attack. He raised me after my parents died. But okay, Tessa. She kept going for 20 minutes. Apparently I was broke. I make $95K as a software engineer. Boring, because I don't want to party every night, and built like a dad bod at 27. I'm 5'11", 175 pounds, gym 4x a week, but whatever. Honestly thinking about doing a whole series called Dating Down Diaries. Like, I'll secretly film him doing pathetic stuff. Would you guys watch that? The viewer count hit 2,000. Comments exploding with excitement. "OMG, yes queen. Drag him, sis. Why are you even with him?" "That's the thing," she said, now putting on lip gloss. "I'm not going to be much longer, but first I want to have some fun. Tomorrow I'm going to see if I can make him cry on camera. He's so weak. I bet I could do it in under 5 minutes. Should I go live for it?" The chat went insane. People were literally offering to pay to watch. You know what? Let's make it interesting. If this stream hits 5K viewers, I'll do it tonight when he gets home. Let's see how pathetic he really is. I sat there completely still, watching my girlfriend of 3 years plan my humiliation for internet points. The weird part, I wasn't even angry. Just cold, calculating. See, what Tessa didn't know, what she never bothered to learn in our 3 years together, was that I owned more than just this house, including the one her parents lived in. Update 1. You guys wanted to know what happened next. Buckle up. After watching that stream, I did what any rational person would do. I called my lawyer. Not about Tessa, about property documentation. Needed everything organized and ready. But first, some context y'all keep asking about. 3 years ago, I inherited a portfolio of rental properties from my grandmother. Nothing fancy, 6 houses in middle-class neighborhoods. I was 24, overwhelmed, and honestly not ready for that responsibility. So I kept it quiet, hired a property management company, and continued living like a normal person. One of those houses, I'd been renting to Tessa's parents, Deborah and Frank, for 2 years before I even met Tessa. They were good tenants, paid on time, kept the place nice. When Tessa and I started dating and I met them, I never mentioned I was their landlord. The property management company handled everything, and honestly, it never came up. They paid below market rent, $1,400 for a 3-bedroom, and I saw no reason to change that. Tessa moved in with me 6 months ago. Never paid rent, I didn't need it, contributed maybe $200 a month for groceries when she remembered. I covered everything else. She quit her retail job to focus on content creation full-time. I supported it because, well, I thought we were building something together. Stupid? Yeah. But loneliness makes you rationalize a lot. Anyway, after her livestream, I knew what was coming. She'd hyped up her audience, promised them cruelty content. She had to deliver. I got home at 6 p.m. that Tuesday. Tessa was waiting in the living room, phone already set up on a tripod. She'd changed into a cute outfit, full makeup, hair done, ready for her performance. "Hey babe." Super cheerful. Fake. "How was work?" "Fine," I said, setting down my laptop bag. "What's with the camera?" "Oh, just filming some content. Sit down, we need to talk." I sat, pulled out my phone, pretended to check emails. Actually, I started recording audio. "Two can play the documentation game." She went live, immediately had 3,000 viewers. The title, "Breaking Up with My Loser BF, Watch Him Cry." "So guys, he's here," she said to the camera. "Let's do this." She turned to me with this practiced sad face. "Derek, we need to talk about our relationship." "Okay," I said calmly. "What about it?" She looked thrown off. Expected panic, I guess. "I'm not happy. You're—" She paused for dramatic effect. "Just not enough for me. You're weak, you have no ambition, you're boring, and honestly, the sex is terrible." The viewer count jumped to 5,000. Comments going wild. I looked at her, then at the camera, then back at her. Okay. Okay? That's it? You're not gonna fight for me? Beg me to stay?" "Why would I do that?" She scrambled. "Because you love me, because you're nothing without me. I mean, I pay all the bills, own this house, have a career, friends, hobbies. I think I'll be fine." Her face reddened. "You're such a loser, you can't even show emotion. This is exactly why I'm leaving you." "Cool," I said. "When will you be moving out?" The chat was not going how she expected. Some people were laughing at her now. She needed to escalate. "You know what? I've been cheating on you, with Trevor, from the gym, for 3 months. Trevor, the personal trainer who'd been extra friendly lately. That actually stung a bit, not gonna lie, but I kept my face neutral. "Okay. Still need to know when you're moving out." She stood up, frustrated. "Are you serious right now? I just told you I've been cheating and you don't even care?" "I care," I said. "I'm just not giving you the reaction you want for your audience." That's when she snapped. Started screaming about how I was a psychopath, emotionless, probably autistic, her words not mine. Definitely had a small dick, objectively untrue but whatever, and my dead parents would be ashamed of me. That last bit made me smile. "Actually," I said, standing up. "Speaking of parents, you should probably call yours." "What? Why?" I pulled out my phone, opened my email, and airdropped her a document. That's a 30-day notice to vacate, for their house, the one I own. The room went silent. Even the live stream chat stopped for a second. What are you talking about?" "Your parents' rental house. I own it. Have for 5 years. And since you're so keen on endings, I'm ending their lease. They have 30 days. Her phone was blowing up. The viewer count hit 10,000. The chat was going insane. "You're lying. You can't." I pulled up the property management portal on my phone, showed her the screen. 6 properties. Their address clearly listed. "I never told you because it wasn't relevant. But now that you've publicly humiliated me, cheated on me, and insulted my dead parents, pretty relevant." Tessa went pale, like actually white. "You can't evict them. They didn't do anything." "You're right, they didn't. So I'm giving them an option. You have 48 hours to move out of my house. All your stuff gone. If you're not out by Thursday at 6 p.m., the eviction notice stands. If you leave peacefully, I'll let them stay at their current rent." "This is illegal. This is blackmail." "It's neither. You're a month-to-month tenant with no lease. I'm giving you notice. Your parents are month-to-month tenants. I'm giving them notice. All perfectly legal." She started cry-screaming. Not cute tears. Full breakdown. Snot, mascara running, the works. "Please, Derek, please, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. You meant it enough to live stream it too." I checked her phone. 12,000 people. That's when she made the mistake. She grabbed a vase, my grandmother's vase, and threw it at the wall. Shattered. "That's destruction of property," I said calmly. On live stream, with 14,000 witnesses. She lunged at me, trying to grab my phone. I stepped back, let her trip over the coffee table. She fell, not hurt, but embarrassing. The chat was losing it. Memes were already being born. "Get out," she screamed. "This is my house too." "No, it's not. Your name isn't on anything. You get 48 hours or your parents lose their home. Your choice." I walked to my office, locked the door. Could hear her sobbing, begging the camera for help, for someone to call the police, for anything. Nobody helped. They just watched, recorded, clipped. By morning, the stream had been reposted everywhere. 2 million views and climbing. Update 2. The 48 hours after the live stream were wild. First, Tessa didn't leave. Instead, she tried to dig in. Posted a tearful apology video, got roasted in the comments. Then posted another video claiming I was abusive, got fact-checked by her own livestream footage. Then tried to get Trevor to come over and intimidate me. He took one look at the situation and noped out faster than you could say toxic. Her parents called me about 20 times. I didn't answer. They knew the property management company's number. They could talk to them. Thursday 6 p.m. deadline came and went. Tessa's still there, now claiming squatters' rights. That's not how that works, but okay. So I followed through. Had the property management company deliver the official 30-day notice to her parents. Deborah called me crying within an hour. "Derek, please, we didn't know. We had no idea you were our landlord. This isn't fair." "You're right," I said. "It's not fair. Talk to your daughter. She won't leave your house. She says if she leaves, you win. I already won when she showed her true colors to the world. This is just consequences. We've been perfect tenants. You have, which is why I'm giving you an option. Get Tessa out of my house by tomorrow noon and you can stay. Your rent won't even go up." "But she has nowhere to go." "She has you. She has Trevor. She has any of those followers who were cheering her on. Not my problem." Frank got on the phone. "Son, this is between you and Tessa. Don't bring us into it." "I didn't. She did when she publicly humiliated me for profit, when she broke my grandmother's vase, when she refused to leave my property. You raised her. You deal with her." The next morning, Friday, both parents showed up at my house at 7 a.m. I watched through my security cameras as they packed Tessa's stuff while she screamed at them. The audio was chef's. I mean, fantastic. "You're taking his side?" "We're taking the side of not being homeless, Tessa. I'm your daughter. And you're 25. Act like it." She tried to refuse to leave. They literally carried her stuff to the car while she filmed herself crying, calling them abusive and enablers. The comments weren't sympathetic. But here's where it gets good. Remember how I mentioned someone made a remix? Some TikToker grabbed the audio of her breakdown, the "please, Derek, please, I'm sorry" part, and set it to a beat. It was catchy as hell. Within 72 hours, it had 10 million views. People were using it for their own videos, making memes, doing dances. Then a legit producer reached out to the TikToker, refined it, and released it as an actual track on Spotify. "Please, Derek," the Karma remix hit the viral charts. I'm not kidding, it peaked at number 3 on Spotify's Viral 50. Tessa tried to sue for using her voice without permission. Lawyers told her she live-streamed it publicly with no terms of service about derivative works. She had no case. The best part? The producer sent me a check for $2,000 as a thanks for the inspiration gesture. I donated it to a domestic violence shelter and posted the receipt. That got another 1 million views. But Tessa wasn't done. Oh no, she went nuclear. Update 3. After moving back with her parents, Tessa lost it, like completely lost any grip on reality or strategy. First, she started started asking for donations, called it Surviving Emotional Abuse, Help Me Rebuild. Goal, $50,000. Raised, $127. Even her most loyal followers could see through the BS. Then she tried the legal route, sent me a cease and desist about the emotional distress I was causing by not evicting her parents after she moved out. Her lawyer dropped her after seeing the livestream footage. Then came the masterpiece of poor judgment. She decided to expose me. She went live again, this time from her parents' house. Titled it, "The Truth About My Abusive Ex," with receipts. Her receipts included screenshots of me saying I was too tired for expensive dinners, proof of financial abuse, a photo of me at the gym, proof I was cheating with gym girls, text messages where I asked her to contribute to groceries, proof of controlling behavior, the property management portal screenshot I'd shown her, proof of, being a secret millionaire. The last one backfired spectacularly. People did the math on 6 rental properties and realized I was worth at least $2 million. The comments turned into, "So you fumbled a millionaire? He paid for everything and you called him broke? Girl, you had one job. Generational fumble." The memes were brutal. Someone made a "How to Lose a Millionaire in 10 Days" poster with her face on it. Another person created a whole TikTok series called Tessa's Fumble Era, documenting every red flag I should have seen. But the real nail in the coffin came from an unexpected source. Trevor. He posted his own video. Apparently, Tessa had been telling him I was abusive, controlling, that she was planning to leave me for months. He felt guilty about the affair until he saw the live stream. Then he realized she'd been lying about everything. His video was short but devastating. Just so everyone knows, she told me Derek was abusive. Said he yelled at her, controlled her money, isolated her from friends. I watched that stream. Dude was calmer than a meditation teacher, while she destroyed his stuff. I got played. My bad, Derek. The comments on his video led to something interesting. Other guys started coming forward. Turns out, Tessa had a pattern. 3 ex-boyfriends posted their stories. Same playbook. Move in quick, quit working, create drama for attention, publicly humiliate them when they got tired of it. One ex, Corey, shared screenshots from 2 years ago. She'd done almost the exact same live stream with him. Called him weak, pathetic, filmed herself breaking up with him. The only difference? He actually cried, begged her to stay. She ended up staying another 6 months until he caught her stealing from his wallet. The internet did what the internet does. They found every old post, every deleted video, every cached tweet, created a whole timeline of Tessa's grifts. Someone even found her old blog from college where she literally wrote a post called How to Date Up, a girl's guide to finding a provider. Meanwhile, I just lived my life. Went to work, hit the gym, hung with friends. Started dating Lucia, a software developer from my climbing gym. Yeah, I climb now, needed a new hobby. She thought the whole situation was hilarious. Her favorite song? The remix, obviously. Last week I got a text from an unknown number. It was Tessa. Derek, can we talk? I know I messed up. I've been in therapy and I realize now that I was projecting my own insecurities. I miss us. I miss what we had. I screenshotted it, then blocked the number. Her mom texted me yesterday. Derek, Tessa's having a really hard time. Nobody will hire her because of the videos. She can't get an apartment because landlords Google her. Is there any chance you could post something saying you forgive her? Just to help her move forward? I responded. Deborah, Tessa wanted to be internet famous. She got her wish. This is what fame looks like in 2024. Also, your next lease renewal is coming up. Market rate for your house is now $2,100 a month. I'm only raising it to $1,600. You're welcome. She didn't reply. Final update. Wasn't gonna update again, but the conclusion is too perfect not to share. Remember Please Derek, the Karma remix? It got nominated for a Webby Award in the viral sound category. Didn't win, but the nomination was hilarious enough. Tessa tried to rebrand, changed her username, dyed her hair, started a fitness account. Got recognized immediately. Her comments were just the remix lyrics and Derek's ex over and over. She gave up after 2 weeks. Last I heard through mutual friends, she's working at a call center. They don't Google employees. Lives with her parents still. Trevor is engaged to someone else. Her Instagram is private with 43 followers. Her parents are still my tenants. They pay on time, keep the place nice, and Deborah sends me a Christmas card with an apology note every year. Just got this year's. It said, "We failed as parents. Thank you for the life lesson, DNF. I'm doing great. Still with Lucia." She moved in last month. She's on the lease and contributes 50-50. Imagine that. We're planning to convert one of the rental properties into our future home. Grandpa Joe recovered fully and thinks the whole story is hilarious. Keeps asking if I'm still making girls cry on the internet. He's savage for 82. The best part? Last month, I was at a coffee shop when I heard someone playing the remix. A girl was showing her friend. This is why you don't fumble good dudes for clout. Her friend asked, "Is this real? Did this actually happen?" "Yeah, girl, there's a whole documentary about it on YouTube now." There's not actually a documentary yet, but the fact that people think there should be one says everything. To everyone asking if I regret being so harsh, no. She wanted to monetize cruelty. She wanted to profit from humiliation. She got exactly what she was selling, just from the other side of the camera. The only difference is my version was legal, documented, and came with receipts. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Or in Tessa's case, win a viral remix that will haunt you forever. And before anyone asks, yes, I still have all the security footage, the live stream recording, and the screenshots. Why? Because Lucia's thinking about going to law school and says it would make an incredible case study on property law and social media liability. Maybe that documentary will happen after all. The end. P.S. The remix has 47 million streams now. I don't get royalties, but I do get the satisfaction of knowing it exists. P.P.S. Tessa, if you're reading this, and I know you are because you're obsessed with Reddit, Trevor's wedding is next month. Just thought you should know. Cool? Cool.